What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So we got a ton of stuff to talk about, and that being said, I think it's a good idea that you grab yourself a snack for this video, because the information we got is really cool. It's regarding a Captain America bike being found in the game files. Second of all, it's to do with Miller essentially vanishing, right? And lastly, coming straight from the Avengers team themselves, we got a ton of stuff to talk about, the updates, them teasing more stuff, and so forth. So as always, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that big red subscribe button below, because it makes you a much better human being. And hey, if we can try and get 50 likes on this video and then leave it at 50 likes, that would be very cool. But just something that's, I guess, like out of well, what we're talking about real quick, I want to get your opinion on something. So are you still playing this game? If you're watching this video, I assume you are, but I want you to rate the game out of 10 right now, at this moment in time, that you are, I guess, feeling for this game. Just let me know in the comments below. The reason I ask is because now that we've got all these updates, I want to see if we're going to get more closer to 10 out of 10. So let me know in the comments below. For me, it's probably about an 8.5, like a 9, pushing a 9 more or less. But you guys let me know yours in the comments. So kicking it off with Miller. So if you are familiar with Miller, then you know who Miller is. If you're not familiar with Miller, Miller is, I guess, your famous data mining guy who found some really interesting info for this game when it comes down to Black Panther, Winter Soldier, War Machine. I mean, there's a long list. Okay, Miller was our guy. Now Miller, his Twitter account is still up there, right, as you can see on screen, except he's, I guess, vanished, been abducted, and become a plumber somehow. So his Twitter, all the tweets have been deleted. It's now gone to Mr. Rooter Plumbing, and he's now telling people how they, I guess, can stop their toilets filling up slowly, as you can see on screen. Now I have no idea what's going on. I reached out to Miller, right, saying that I have no idea what's going on, but it seems like a genius thing, whatever you're doing. I'm still yet to receive a response by him, so I don't know if Miller's been abducted in a situation like this and this is Crystal Dynamic covering up for him. I have no idea, but what's interesting is, could that possibly mean that Crystal Dynamics reached out to him as well? Is there some type of warning in place or action being taken? I have absolutely no idea, but what I can say is we're going to be keeping an eye on Mr. Rooter Plumbing, right? It's a really weird thing that's happened. No idea what's going on, but it's interesting to say the least. Now, going on to the next bit of information, the Play Avengers Twitter account done a tweet, which of course again is teasing the new location that we all really want, alright? And what it says is, here's a scoop on the week ahead, including in-game events, community challenges, and marketplace updates. Now, what's really cool here is, of course, they're saying what's coming in the week ahead, and I guess, well, that being said, the big thing here is, of course, they're showing that new location that we're all really excited for. And I mean, come on, Substation Zero, this is what we really want. Could that possibly be hinting towards I guess a release next week? It would make sense, but I guess we can only wait to see what goes down with that. Now, their weekly blog is pretty interesting. It does have the patch notes regarding the small little patch that of course came on for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox. And what it says on their website is, as we all more or less figured it out anyway, that it just prevents a small issue, or a rare issue should I say, that could cause some players to lose progression. I think it's really cool though that they've done this, because again, we know Spoonzill, right, being just one of the people out there, lost all his data for this game. Hours and hours put into this game. Remember the dude who put like 250 hours in as well, all to be vanished, right? So yes, it was a very rare issue, but it's great to know that, I guess, it came to their acknowledgement, right, which is really good. And they did say that they are testing their next patch as well. So I mean, the amount of patches that are released in this game is very interesting. We got a ton of stuff going down in terms of fixes for this game, but I think with the next patch is when we're of course going to get that Substation Zero update map, whatever you want to call it. Again, just going on the basis of what they said on their Twitter account. If you put 2 and 2 together, it kind of links up. Now, going on to the second to last thing I want to talk about before we go into Captain America's bike is the marketplace update. So we've got some pretty interesting things here. What it says, of course, check it out, the new marketplace this week that has Thor's legendary bounce emote. You got Miss Marvel, Deadpool's epic pizza dough, has it rough takedown, and then Black Widow's fear itself outfit, among others, which look really cool to say the least. But what's really interesting now, I don't know if this dude is the person who found this, but somebody brought this to my attention and they just sent this picture over to me. You know, like usually how we have like an actual, I guess, sector of like the game files, right? We haven't got this for this one. So somebody sent this over to me and just simply said, found this in the game files for the Wakanda update. I did actually respond to them asking if they had any more information just regarding, I guess, to prove it even more, but they haven't responded. But this is the picture that I got. So two things here. First of all, is it legit? I don't know, right? I mean, I don't know like how common it is to find like a model like this in the game files, like to look like this, if that makes sense. Second thing is, of course, I just don't really have a valid enough source for it, right? Like literally all we sent was this picture and that was it. Like there's absolutely nothing else in terms of information I have, all that, well, except that it was found in the game files and it's coming to the Wakanda update. But what's really interesting is Captain America's bike, of course, and we were talking about being able to have transportation for players, or should I say heroes, that can't actually fly compared to like Thor and Hulk. Well, not Hulk obviously, but Hulk has the ability to jump higher. So that being said, when it comes down to like people like Thor, Hulk and Iron Man, I guess there's that type of advantage. But people like Black Widow, Kamala Khan, and of course Captain America, being a melee character, I mean, things are a bit slow, right? So we did say that having transportation for these characters would be really cool. And if this is real, okay, if it is legit and this dude actually was able to dig through the files and actually data mine the correct things, and this is not fake, this could be very, very big, because it's something that I've personally wanted for a long time. And I mean, I just think it'd be really, really cool. So like I said, I'm still waiting for a response from the person that sent it to me. As soon as I get an update regarding that, I will keep you guys posted over on my social media or my Discord channel. But that being said, all we can do is take it as a pinch of salt nonetheless. And I think it looks cool, right? It does look very, very cool. But guys, that's going to wrap up this video here. So leave all your thoughts on this stuff in the comments below. Do you think that's legit? Do you think it's not? Was it, I guess, would it make sense to you? For me it does. I can see it being a big opportunity for them, and if they didn't, I feel like it'd be an opportunity missed. But again, when it comes down to the Wakanda map as well, size is going to be a big thing. If you're going to have a motorbike as well, I mean, exploration has to be relatively big as well, so your character doesn't just need to run to these places. So we could actually be in for a bigger map than we kind of expected, or anticipate, should I say, for that update. But we'll have to wait and see. But leave all your thoughts and ideas and stuff we were talking about. What do you think's happened to Miller as well? Do you think Crystal Dynamics have got involved? I guess we'll just have to wait and see what goes down. But guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, as always, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.